He's just being so thoughtless.
You're the one that tells me I get too bound up in work. You should be pleased I'm taking a break.
I might be if you planned it properly. It's just not a convenient time.
If I waited for that, I would never get away. There's always work piling up.
Charity has just started to get the haulage office sorted. Maybe if you left her behind...
If I left her behind, I wouldn't want to go.
Just all comes back on me, doesn't it?
It's only a fortnight. You'll manage.
Well, I would manage a lot better if you left Charity to help. It's not even as if she'd enjoy that sort of holiday. It all sounds dreadfully tacky to me.
This is Charity we are talking about, not you. She wouldn't want to go tramping round some dusty old ruins. I mean, we're going to go to hit the clubs, the casino. She'll love it.
Morning, boss. What's on? Last-minute shopping. Oh, heavy on the suntan lotion.
You know what they're like in the Med? I expect Charity to come back with an all-over tan.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Supposing Zoe won't settle for second best. You don't know what she'll say to Chris, and blood's thicker than water. Might listen.
Yeah, well, I'll have to talk to her.
Hello, you want in?
All right. Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you.
Happy birthday, Scott.
Oh, look at that, cheers. Thanks a lot.
You don't get mine till tonight.
Well, I can't wait. Oh, I thought we might go out in the meantime. Do you want to come?
No, I'm off on holiday later. But I've got that little problem to sort out first.
Well, good luck.
See ya.
See you later.
Sorry it's not so much, but Mr. Pollard docked me for the time off this week.
I'm a bit short myself.
Yeah, well, at least one of us is making some money, eh?
Where'd you get all that?
None of your business. Just be grateful that I'm keeping this family from going under.
Better not be anything that's going to bring the police round. I don't want any trouble. Not with Zach Poorly.
Well, if Zach's got any sense, he'll keep his mouth shut. He's not man enough to keep this family anymore. He's lucky I'm doing it.
What's all this?
Nothing to concern yourself with, old man. I've got it sorted.
You've been upsetting you?
We can handle it.
You just concentrate on getting yourself better.
I wish the pair of you would stop fussing, you know. I'm not an invalid.
Yeah, well, let's keep it that way. Now, just you sit there and relax and don't worry about anything.
Look, Zoe, I think you should just calm down and try and be sensible about this.
I mean, give up.
If you go steaming in there now, then you're going to start something you might not be able to finish.
Look, I love Charity. I want us to be together, and if I can't do that in the village, then I'm ready to take her anywhere.
And what if she's not ready to leave Chris?
Well, he doesn't really care about her, not like I do. She's just a trophy to him.
Right. Well, if that's true, then she'll work that out for herself in her own time. But if you force a confrontation now, then she's just going to be another casualty in the war between you and Chris.
Maybe it's time he learned he can't always have things his own way.
It's too risky. Stop and think.
Done enough thinking. I'm going to go and see Charity. Sort this out.
Aren't you going to work today?
Don't even start nagging me again. It's my life.
Where are you going?
And it's my business. I am entitled to a bit of fun.
What is up with you, Ollie? You lied to me yesterday about seeing Donna and about what time you'd be back.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have to if you'd stop fussing about who I was seeing.
I just want to know who this boy is. I mean, you're certainly taking a lot of trouble over him. Is it somebody I know from school?
What is your problem?
I didn't mean to pry. I just don't want you to get into trouble.
Yeah, well, I can look after myself, thanks. I'm going now.
Yeah, I know you can. What time will you be back?
Before dark, otherwise you'll be sending out a search party, eh?
Well, here's where your birthday celebrations start, my love.
Hey, look at that, eh?
And I got Jason to make up a special cocktail.
Go on, you really are spoiling me.
Oh, do I get a kiss as well?
Behave. Keep the drinks flowing, will you?
Me and Ed don't really drink much.
Oh, we ought to have the one just to toast Scott's birthday. This tastes really good. Can I have another?
Hey, be careful. It may seem sweet, but it's got a real kick to it.
Just like Chloe, then, eh?
Happy birthday, Scott.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Scott.
Cheers.
Yeah,
cheers. Cheers.
Well, there ain't going to be much chance of a peaceful drink once that lot get warmed up.
Yeah, they're just kids enjoying themselves. What's your problem?
Maybe I haven't had too much to celebrate for a while.
Join the club. Still, we're supposed to do the best we can when the hand we're dealt.
Or throw your cards in and start again.
Ed,
Maybe I'm all washed up in this village. Angie doesn't want to know, and all gets grief from Chris at work.
Hey, you still got your kids.
And when they leave? No. It's time I started taking charge of my life. Told them how it's going to be instead of waiting for them to tell me.
I've never had the guts to do that. Maybe that's why I'm still taking orders from Chris. Oh, speaking of which, I've got to go and get Charity packed.
See you later.
Right, you've got a diary. It's your birthday. Get a date. See you later.
Feeling it already.
Thought you weren't going to show up.
No, I wouldn't stand you up. You're looking really good.
Thanks. Nearly got me in trouble, though. As soon as my mum saw me putting all this makeup on, she nearly gave me the 3rd degree. Wish she'd give it a rest.
So did you tell her you're seeing me?
Don't be daft, she'd have a fit. But it's my life, just 'cause she's messed hers up.
Maybe she doesn't see it like that.
I mean, she started going out with my dad when she was my age, and now they've blown it, they don't know what to do with themselves. Sad or what? Anyway, let's not talk about them. Where are you taking me?
Movies. We've got a bit of business to sort out first, but it won't take long. And then we've got the rest of the day to enjoy ourselves.
Sounds good.
You've obviously made your choice.
Look, I don't know why you're making such a big deal about this. I'll be back in a fortnight. Nothing will have changed.
Well, it does for me. The message is clear. I'm always going to be second.
Zoe, it's 2 weeks in the sun, nothing more, nothing less.
So our time will come, will it?
Of course.
When?
Look, Zoe, I'm not like you. 2 weeks is long-term planning for me. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens.
It's not good enough, Charity. I'm ready to give up everything for you. I think I'm entitled to some sort of commitment in return.
Anyone at home?
Yeah, in here, Terry. I'm going to have to go.
You don't have to go. It's your choice.
Chris sent me over for you and the bags. But it was a bad time.
No, it's fine, Terry. Put them in the car. I'll be with you in a minute.
Right.
Supposing I give Chris a call, tell him there'll have to be a change in plans.
You're not going to do that, Zoe. We've all got far too much to lose.
You sure you're ready to take that gamble?
All right, Terry. Are you taking Charity to the airport?
Yeah, later. Well, we're going back up to Home Farm first.
Have you seen Zoe?
She's in there talking to Charity now.
Look, Terry, they'll probably tell me it's none of my business, but... All right, Charity. Everything okay?
Why shouldn't it be?
No reason. Have a good holiday.
Ready to go?
Nothing to keep me here, reckon so.
There were no need to do all this. I could have made myself a sandwich. Might even go into Otten later.
You're supposed to be resting. If you want to bet, you can use the phone.
I can't use it to get bait, though, if I want to go fishing.
There'll be plenty of time for that when you get better.
I could go next weekend if you're up to it.
Ah, we could do. Maybe we could take Kane with us, eh?
Do we have to?
What is this with Kane? What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing for you to worry about.
Yes, there is.
Not now, Sam.
He's got a right to know. It's been a right pain, Dad. Pushing us all around, making out he's in charge now.
Well, what's give him that idea?
Reckons he's the breadwinner, so that makes him head of the family. Well, that's not right, is it, Dad? You'll be back to your old self soon.
Well, maybe, son.
You've got to be.
Don't go upsetting your father. Kane's full of hot air. He's not worth bothering about.
But Dad'll sort it out when he's fit again. Won't he, Dad?
Another cocktail, please, bartender.
No, I think you've had enough.
Nonsense.
Jason's right. You've had too much.
Oh, someone move the stool.
I think I should get him home.
Bobby and Scott give you an hand. Scott!
Remember when we used to be like that?
It was a long time ago, Ange.
I tried to talk to Ollie about last night.
Look, I didn't ask you here today to talk about Ollie. We ought to be thinking about us.
Yeah, you're right. We've still got responsibilities, but... Well, I do think we need to talk to her.
Not the kids, us.
Us?
It's over. It's time to make a clean break. We've been apart 6 months now. You weren't expecting me just to sit round here forever waiting for you to change your mind, were you? I reckon if we agree the details, we can get the divorce through quick and painless.
Divorce? I knew it'd come to this one day. I just didn't want to think about it.
I'm just trying to be practical. You know, we can be civilised about this.
Can we go home? I don't want to do this here. Start dividing up the last 20 years in front of strangers.
I've got to get back to work. Will you be in later?
Yeah. Kids will be out.
I'll see you later.
All right, you wait here. I'll deal with you in a moment. Well, Andy Sugden, you certainly could do with another spell in detention, but frankly, with it being the last day of term, I can't really spare anyone to supervise. So, what are we going to do with you? It's not funny. Any more trouble, and I'll have to consider a more serious form of punishment.
Yes, Miss Strickland.
And I'll be hoping for a marked improvement in your behaviour next term. And that goes for you too, Katie.
Me, Miss Strickland? I'm just standing here like you told me. You said he'd have some jobs for me to do.
Yes, you're on litter patrol. Right, you can do the classroom and the stairs. And off you go.
Yes, Miss Strickland.
And you can do the staff common room and the playground. If I keep you two separate, there might be fewer distractions.
Well, I'm glad you've come round to my point of view. Yeah, we'll see you then. That was Zoe.
Oh, yeah, look, I know she's not too happy about us going.
On the contrary, she thinks it's a really good idea.
She said that.
Yeah, she's even coming to the airport to see us off.
Shall I take your bags to the car?
Yeah, thanks. We'll come with you.
Hang on, check-in's not for another couple of hours yet.
I thought we could do some shopping first. Get you some new bikinis.
I'll give that a miss and see you there. I've got a bit of business to sort out with Zoe first. We'll go up to the airport together.
There's no need. I told you. She's cool about the workload now.
Yeah, well, I'd rather she had nothing to complain about.
Seems a bit uptight. She say anything to you in the car?
Well, you know what women are like. Always leave everything to the last minute.
Find anything incriminating?
Eh?
In the staff common room? Empty vodka bottles, palm mugs, rugs?
I think they're all a bit boring for that.
Well, don't you believe it? Donna's sister, she ran off one of the teachers. Mr. Clark's a serial killer. It's loads of dark secrets. Can only find some more. We could blackmail him, then we'll never get attention again.
Are you serious?
No, I'm Katie. Pleased to meet you.
You're daft.
I know. But you like me.
Yeah, well, worried you might have gone home.
It makes sense. If I don't live here, you know.
Well, I wanted to see you.
What about?
Well, I was just wondering, are you going away in the holidays?
No. You?
No.
Well, that's something we've got in common then.
Yeah. I was thinking, if you've got any free time.
Andy, if you're trying to ask me out, it's best you do it before one of us dies.
You mean you want to?
There's my mobile number. Text me when you got it together.
What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know how they can charge that much for so little cloth.
But will she like it?
I don't know. You'll like her, innit? That's what matters.
You know help, Terry.
I think it's about time you got your bags checked in.
Yeah. I mean, she ought to be here by now. I mean, where's she got to?
So what are you planning to say to Chris at the airport?
I'm going to make things easier for you. You say you want me, but you obviously want Chris as well. Perhaps you think we can share you.
That is ridiculous.
Exactly. Because I'm not prepared to settle for Chris's leftovers anymore. So if I put him in the picture, we can choose for you.
Well, if you do that, you'll both lose me, Zoe. Is that what you want? You two stuck together in that big house, hating each other for the rest of your lives?
That should be any worse than having to watch him pawing you and not being able to say anything.
You've got to give me more time.
Well, that's something that's running out. They'll be calling your flight soon.
Well, we better get a move on then. We can discuss this on the way.
No, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not ready for a confrontation with Chris. You don't get the message when you don't turn up, and then we've got 2 weeks to work out what to say to him when he gets back.
You bitch. You never intended on going to the airport, did you?
It seemed the simplest way.
Charity! It's 5 miles. You'll never make it.
Oh, stop you!
Forget about Chris. It's over. Your future's with me.
Thanks for a great day.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm never better, actually.
Maybe I should come inside and make some coffee. I don't want your mum giving you grief for having a drink.
No, not while I'm in this state. Anyway, I don't want to go home yet. I've got better things to do.
Well, like what?
Does that give you a clue?
Zoe switched her mobile off.
I probably just forgot to charge it.
No, they ought to be here by now.
Oh, maybe they got stuck in traffic.
Oh, that'd just suit Zoe. I mean, she never wanted Charity to come anyway. I think she's jealous as well as having a wife at home. Eh? Well, it was different when Frankie was around, but that went sour like all Zoe's relationships. And then she started to remember that me and Joseph were family, and she doesn't want Charity to get in the way of that.
She'll get used to it.
She'll have to. Waited a long time to find someone I cared enough about to share my life with. I'm not going to let Zoe or anyone else threaten that.
Hey, you better be careful, Chris. I might actually start to believe that you care about someone. It'd be bad for your image.
Well, we'll just have to keep it our secret, Terry. I don't want anyone to think I'd gone soft.
Well, where is she?
Hello, Ken. Where have you been?
What's it to you?
No, Lisa said you put plenty in pot. I thought you must have something going.
It's none of your business. You're lucky I'm still looking after him.
So you reckon you're the man of the house now, do you?
Well, your time's passed. Even you've got to admit that.
Well, maybe you're right. I don't seem to be getting any better. Maybe I never will.
It was always going to happen one day. Hospital just speeded it up, that's all.
So you reckon I'm good for nothing now, do you?
I'd never say that. I'll see you're all right. I owe you that much.
Well, that's good if you can, but I don't want to be a burden to anyone. There's a few things I need to do, though, before I go.
Go? Go where?
To meet me maker. I guess you'd want me to get the family around and, well, to let them know I'm leaving you in charge.
Reckon they'll know soon enough. Might as well make it official.
We Dingles like to do things proper. But if you're going to lead the family, there's a few things I need to pass on. You know, if you come a bit closer, Ken, something I'd like to show you. So you reckon you're ready to take my place, do you? I'd like to see you try now.
I don't care about things, Ange. I don't even care where I'm going to be living or what I'll be doing yet. Look, if you'd agreed that divorce is the next step, we can leave all that to the solicitors.
Hi, love. How was your day?
Not answering any questions from you, because you'll only find a way to spoil him.
Hey, have you been drinking?
What are you doing here?
Me and your mum needed to talk.
We'll talk then.
You never told me where you were today.
No, special. She's just out with a girl.
Of course you think that's all past for me now, don't you? Eh? That I'm not a proper man. Now, if I were to pull this trigger, you wouldn't be much good in that department either, would you?
You wouldn't. You couldn't shoot your own son.
I thought I were going to die in that hospital. I mean, we all know it'll come to us one day, but suddenly, it was real. I had to deal with it. So you see, there's nothing holding me back now.
Don't do it, Dad. Please.
No, I'll give you a sporting chance. I'll give you 10 seconds to get out of my sight. 10, 9, 8.
You wouldn't.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang.
Chris, you gotta go. You're gonna miss your plane.
On my own?
She's delayed. I'll try and get her on a later flight.
No, she's not, Kerry. I could tell there was something wrong this morning. I just didn't want to believe it.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
What happened?
Well, Zoe got an emergency call. I had to get a lift.
Hey, explanations later. You've got a flight to catch. I don't want to miss it. Go.
Yeah, let's go.